not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No. And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
But I gotta ask you about Kamala Harris. How you feel about her?
She's a piece of shit. I was in California. She lacked professional competence, and she worked on it by hiking up her hemline when she needed influence rather than researching. She's always tried to do the casting couch to get where she wants. Now, the problem is that'll get somebody to a certain level quickly. But you can't get past that level if you don't have competence and talent. So my thing about it is if I'm crude about it, in this city years ago, I used to represent a whole bunch of pimps and hoes, and I know a hoe when I see one. And I say this, I don't care, women, you do what you want to do if you want to have recreational sex, but when you do the casting couch or anything else for professional purposes to get paid or advance, you a hoe. And she's an old hoe. And the problem is what is she supposed to do? Somebody, one of her sycophant slaves comes up and unwraps her in a carpet naked at Putin's feet, and he says, oh yeah, I'm Julius Caesar. He said, no, hoe, I got better stuff here already. Plus, I don't want you anyway, you old woman. Get on up, you know. Or Xi Jinping, is he supposed to be impressed? She's doing word salad. Well, we're here today because China and the U.S. are here today, and that's why we have to agree on what we're doing here today. Like, fool, what did you just say? You know, did you say anything?
Yo, I like Judge Joe Brown, man, and I got to interview him. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue for having him on there. The homie Judge Joe Brown can say what he want to say because he's not practicing anymore. My man said she hiked up her hemline. Like, who says that? Sheesh. Bro, like, this is crazy work. And a lot of people are saying this. That's how she made it up there. But he's exactly right. And everybody's seeing this except for a few black women. Everybody's seeing this except for, well, excuse me. It's not a few, except for a lot of black women. I said that completely wrong. Because the fact of the matter is, this woman does not care. Politicians will say whatever. The fact that she will say this, and Anton Daniels, he said some incredible stuff, and the fact of calling, I believe she called Joe Biden racist and all these other things, but now all of a sudden this country's not racist. You're not black. You identify as Indian from the Indian subcontinent. You married a white guy. Like, it's just too much. And the word salad, like he said, it goes back to that, I believe it was the Griot, that interview, which you guys probably saw it at the beginning if I found it. If not, you'll see it here. But that was just cringe, that whole interview in terms of that. And you'll do whatever to get elected. And it is embarrassing. Giggling about locking black men up, but in terms of smoking weed or getting caught with weed and things like that, but you admitted to smoking it. It's just ridiculous. This woman is so disingenuous. Amanda Seales called her out about this whole thing, which I'll plug some of that for you guys to see as well.
Kamala Harris stating things. I don't need politicians to state things. I need politicians to do things. When I met with Kamala Harris after she summoned me, I said to her straight up, you talk out two sides of your neck and we don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kamala Harris who's trying to shut me the fuck up. Because I told her straight up that I feel like she is disingenuous in her messaging. And she said to me, well, you're being too critical. And I said, I am a voter. I'm supposed to be critical. That's my job. And I want to see actions. She said, well, how am I supposed to talk about?
But It's just too much with her doing this and Joe and all this stuff like that. And I'm not doing anything specifically for black people. No, this is called the Lift All Act or whatever it was that she said. It's all this stuff like that. And you guys are probably gonna jump in and say that people are critical. Like, you're not supposed to be critical of black people. Come on, man. You're not supposed to be critical of people of color. Not so much black people in Kamala's place, because she doesn't consider herself black, even though she went to a HBCU. Judge Joe Brown tells it like it is. He was very critical of Obama, the same situation. But it's just things that it's just like, you're in office. You made it in office. They kept striking this down. They struck this down, but they pushed through. Let me not say that. They pushed through certain things, and it's just crazy. Like, the biggest rioters are obviously going to be black women in all these situations. It's the whole symbolism, the symbolism in terms of voting, because she's black. Like I said, I forgot where the clip was at, but Anton Daniels basically destroyed this woman, saying that she's voting for Kamala just because she's black, regardless of what she did. Another thing, man, tonight, if you guys didn't know, Megan Thee Stallion, and I called this when I did the video the other day, which I'll probably plug that in here as well.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
Megan Thee Stallion will be performing at the rally tonight, the ATL Hotties. This woman talks about the same rap that a lot of these females do. And I called it. I knew that she was going to get Megan Thee Stallion. This was days ago when I did this video. Now about 3 weeks out right now. So they trying to, the Cardi B's, or they already had Cardi B, but they trying to find somebody, Meg Thee Stallion, because of they could match that with the whole situation with her and the shooting situation to combat the whole Trump situation. And then they announced it yesterday or the day before that Megan Thee Stallion would be performing at this rally in Atlanta, 7:30 tonight. But they're hoping to get black women's support from this BS, and she hasn't promised anything. And the thing that I like about Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed, they both agree on that we need tangibles. There has to be tangibles. You are bringing things up and you're wondering, hey, why are these celebrities endorsing this? They're getting paid and you don't know what type of backroom deals they're pulling off. Hey, you won't have to pay taxes for 5 years. If you think that presidents or whoever can't make that happen, if you show up for this performance, you don't have to pay taxes for X amount of years or for indefinitely. You think someone's going to turn that down just for their own people? No, I don't see it happening, folks. And that's what we need to be realistic about. Sometimes they give you a deal too good you can't refuse. And the black race as a whole in America will only ascend once that love of money. I had a young lady I was dating. She asked me that question. And that's the only way there's going to be change, is when the people, whoever, the love of money is overcome by the love of your people. Once the love of your people overcomes the love of money, then things will change. But until you're offering people generational wealth, or you can try to defend these people or try to champion these people, they're going to choose this every time. That's just how it is, folks. And we have to be real about that. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think, though. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.